Welcome to Las Vegas, the city of neon lights, high-stakes gambling, and endless entertainment. Millions come here every year chasing the dream of striking it rich, partying all night and living out their wildest fantasies. But beneath the glitz and glamour, there's a much darker side to Sin City. From devastating addiction to organized crime, and even some of the most chilling unsolved mysteries, Las Vegas has a history that's far more sinister than you think. Join us as we pull back the curtain on the dark reality of Las Vegas, revealing secrets that the casinos and tourism industry don't want you to know. Welcome to Maps Explained, where we uncover the strangest, creepiest, and most mysterious stories from around the world. If you love hidden secrets and dark history, hit subscribe so you don't miss our next deep dive. Las Vegas is a city built on excess. It's where people go to escape reality, if only for a weekend. But for many, the city isn't a dream. It's a nightmare. Behind the flashing lights of the Strip lies a world filled with crime, corruption, and desperation. In this video, we're uncovering the hidden dangers lurking in Las Vegas, from the underground world of the casino industry to the shocking crimes that have taken place in the city's shadows. By the end, you will never look at Vegas the same way again. The gambling trap. Casinos aren't designed to make you rich. They're designed to make you spend every last dollar. In fact, Las Vegas was built on gambling losses, with the house always having the edge. But the real danger isn't just losing money. It's gambling addiction. Experts estimate that 1 in 5 problem gamblers attempt self-harm, one of the highest rates of any addiction. In Las Vegas, where slot machines are found in grocery stores, gas stations, and even airports, temptation is everywhere. Some locals have lost everything, their homes, their families, even their lives, because of compulsive gambling. Casinos use psychological tricks to keep players hooked. Ever wonder why there are no clocks or windows inside? That's intentional. They want you to lose track of time and keep playing. The free drinks are not just a luxury. They're a tool to lower your inhibitions so you bet more. Slot machines in particular are designed with advanced psychological tactics to make them highly addictive. The flashing lights, the exciting sounds, and the near-miss effect, where you almost win but don't, trick your brain into thinking you're close to hitting the jackpot, making you keep playing. Slot machines are also programmed with a technique called losses disguised as wins, where even when you lose money overall, you see celebratory lights and sounds, fooling your brain into feeling like you won something. This positive reinforcement keeps you feeding the machine, hoping for a big payday that statistically will never come. Casinos also use something called variable ratio reinforcement, the same psychological principle that makes social media and video games so addictive. Instead of giving rewards on a predictable schedule, they provide wins at random intervals, keeping players engaged because they never know when the next payout will come. This unpredictability triggers dopamine release, keeping gamblers in a never-ending cycle of chasing losses and small wins, but never quite reaching the big payout. The crime beneath the glitz. Las Vegas may look glamorous, but it has one of the highest violent crime rates in the country. Beyond the Strip, just a few blocks away, you'll find areas plagued by gang activity, narcotics trade, and human trafficking. The FBI has identified Las Vegas as one of the top hubs for human trafficking in the US. Due to the city's massive tourism industry, thousands of victims, many of them underage, are lured into trafficking rings each year. Many disappear without a trace, while others are forced into a life they can never escape. Human traffickers use a variety of deceptive tactics to lure their victims, often preying on young, vulnerable women who come to Vegas looking for work. Many traffickers pose as modeling agents, talent scouts, or even wealthy benefactors offering young women a glamorous lifestyle. They promise money, fame, or a chance to work in the entertainment industry. But once the victims arrive, they find themselves trapped in a nightmare of manipulation. Another common tactic is the boyfriend method, where traffickers pretend to be loving partners, showering their victims with affection and gifts before slowly coercing them into work. They use psychological manipulation, threats, and even substances to keep victims dependent and compliant. Many of these women are too scared to seek help, fearing violent retaliation from their traffickers. Meanwhile, the fast-moving nature of Las Vegas makes it easy for criminals to transport victims between hotels and casinos without drawing suspicion. The mob's influence. Did you know that Las Vegas was practically built by the mob? In the 1940s and 50s, organized crime figures like Bugsy Siegel and Meyer Lansky turned Las Vegas into a gambling empire, running casinos with an iron fist. The mob controlled everything: where you stayed, where you played, and even how much money you could win before they decided you'd had enough. For decades, the mafia skimmed millions from casinos, avoiding taxes and using brutal enforcement tactics to maintain control. Bodies were rumored to have been buried in the vast Nevada desert, with some still undiscovered to this day. While corporate interests have largely taken over Vegas, whispers of mob influence still linger in the underground gambling and loan sharking world. Illegal bookmaking and high-stakes poker games are still connected to organized crime, and some suspect that certain casino executives maintain secret ties to criminal enterprises. Though the brutality of the old days has mostly disappeared, the mob's presence in Sin City is far from extinct. Unsolved mysteries and tragedies. Las Vegas has seen its fair share of chilling crimes and unsolved mysteries. One of the most infamous cases is the disappearance of Jimmy Hoffa, the powerful Teamsters leader with deep mafia ties. While theories suggest he was buried under a football stadium in Detroit, some believe his body was disposed of in the Nevada desert after a mob hit. Then there's the 2017 Las Vegas mass incident, taking the lives of 60 people and injuring hundreds more. To this day, the motive behind the attack remains unclear, fueling countless conspiracy theories about what really happened that night. Another strange case is the mysterious passing of Ted Binion, the heir to the Binion's Horseshoe Casino fortune. In 1998, Binion was found unresponsive in his home under suspicious circumstances, with conflicting evidence suggesting either an overdose or a carefully orchestrated elimination. His girlfriend and her secret lover were initially convicted of removing him for his hidden fortune, but their convictions were later overturned, leaving the case shrouded in mystery. What happens in Vegas? Now let's talk about the part of Vegas no one ever wants to admit. The real meaning behind what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. Behind closed doors, in penthouse suites and secret rooms, people do things they never would back home. Substances, infidelity, wild spending, and darker things we can't even show. Vegas is a permission slip for bad behavior. Hotel insiders talk about extreme parties, overdoses, and celebrity meltdowns. One concierge revealed that guests have requested everything, from illegal substances to exotic animals. And the craziest part? As long as you pay, no one asks questions. The anonymity of Vegas is what makes it so dangerous. People lose themselves in the fantasy. It's not just about secrets, it's about shedding your identity completely. And some never come back from it. The phrase, "what happens in Vegas," isn't just marketing. It's a cultural truth, a warning, not a promise. Because sometimes what happens in Vegas stays with you forever. Las Vegas is a city of contradictions. It's a playground for the rich and famous, but also a trap for the desperate and vulnerable. Behind the flashing lights lies a world filled with addiction, crime, and mystery, one that most tourists never see. So next time you visit Vegas, take a moment to look beyond the spectacle. Because in Sin City, nothing is ever what it seems. Comment below. What do you think? Which aspect of Vegas gives you the most chills? And if you found this video eye-opening, make sure to subscribe to the channel and click the notification bell so you stay in the loop for our next deep dive into the hidden sides of the world's most interesting places. See you in the next mysterious adventure.